One of the biggest problems that we see is the imbalance between men and women when it comes to expectations.
What's the most amount of money a man has spent on you in one night?
So maybe like $8,000.
$8,000?
Yeah. $6,000.
$6,000?
Yeah.
For what?
Me and my friends are out and we want to go somewhere, so the guy buys us a whole table. So
Buys you all drinks and everything?
$600.
$600?
Yeah.
Now, why did this guy spend that much on you?
Because he was my man's. It wasn't enough.
The gent, Busy Rand, perfectly lays out the problem that men have with modern women today. For the most part, the median typical average woman has a wholesale disinterest in her equally weighted mate. Even in situations where they find a man they find attractive, they're not as forward and interested as past women would have been to create the union and stay in it. They simply don't actually want men enough to value the men around them as they've grown larger and older for marriage and family foundation. Now, let me be clear. This is a problem that's happening in all communities when it comes to dating and relationships, but none as big as the Black community. Our Black women have the mindset that they're doing better than Black men in general. But one Black woman thinks that Black men are the ones who are actually healing and doing the work.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but these men are doing the work. They are tapping into something that they have never tapped into before. They are cleansing. They are in the gym, meditating, they reading, they cooking and cleaning. So ladies, cooking and cleaning isn't enough. And they are not cooking no BS meals. They are cooking. Ugh.
If I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and I'm fucking and I'm sucking, it all goes hand in hand. Jesus Christ.
Say that again. Say that again, because I ain't hear it.
Even if you pay all the bills, if I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and I'm sucking,
all right,
and I'm fucking,
for sure,
I need to know what's going on.
Who the f you think you talking to?
But are you paying?
Holding down a household is really a job.
Stop the cap.
Shout out to the men who do these hard, insane jobs so society can keep functioning.
A lot of women think just because I take care of the family and I give birth to the children, then I'm providing so much to the table. No, he can do it with any woman. What's the value you're bringing to this man's table other than you giving birth and you handling the household? You have to have certain characteristics of value. You can't just be eating off a table full of food. You gotta add to the table.
You don't need to prove to anybody that you're a leader or that you're masculine. You are the bar, you are the standard. Everybody looks to you already.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Gents, it's hard to find a good woman when women are telling other women that the only value they can find in a man is how much he can provide. We know that there is so much more that a man provides to a woman. But today I want to show how men, particularly Black men, are healing in their own way. A lot of Black men have taken this opportunity during this dating and relationship crisis to level up. They're just doing it quietly. Today I want to show you the mindset shift that a lot of Black men are making that are helping them to be successful, even if Black women can't see it and or appreciate it. We got a lot to discuss, so make sure you stick around to the end. With that being said, let's get started.
Men are healing and letting go of the past. A lot of these men have come from the real struggle and they have found a way. And I love that for y'all. These men are not allowing anyone to come in and disrupt their peace, especially a woman.
Quiet as kept, the realest motherfuckers be the loners. You know she ain't lying. They ain't worried about, hanging with motherfuckers like that. They ain't counting nobody motherfucking pockets. They ain't trying to be a part of no crowd. They don't want to be a part of no bullshit, drama and confusion and all that. They really cool with just being by themselves, making their money and being happy. You feel what I'm saying? And in peace.
I'm not letting anybody waste not one f***ing moment of my life. I'm gonna enjoy this ride, and if I need to be alone to enjoy it, that's what will happen.
He's preaching.
A lot of women don't understand why men be so unhappy, because a lot of men don't want women to interfere with their growing process. Like, we try to insert ourselves and, oh, I can help you, I can help you, I can help you. But a lot of times when they in them rough patches, they don't want us to help. They want to, as a man, figure it out. Step back, stop thinking it's about you, stop asking this man why he's not telling you his problem, and give him space to figure it out.
I do not understand a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can be to work on time every day at 8 a.m. But to make me a turkey sandwich is a problem. To do something for me is a problem. I don't understand it. Right? I don't understand how we've gotten to the place where we're so independent. There's no interdependency, that you're so independent that you will allow another man to dictate your whole life. But the man that you sleep with and love and say you love, he can't tell you one thing.
Respect is a man's love language. We require respect at all times. In fact, we deem you without value if you don't disseminate respect at all times.
Do y'all ever look at your check and just be like, I'm so happy that I'm a woman? Because, like, sometimes you're making the same amount as a man and, like, they pay for fucking everything.
There's a sucker born every minute.
I mean, like, everything. Just think about it. Like, when you go on a date, first date, like, obviously, if a man doesn't pay, you're not going to give him a second date.
How is that fair to me?
But just imagine if you and this man make the same amount of money and he's expected to pay for, like, first, second, third date and, like, the majority of stuff. Like, of course, we pay for stuff too, but, like, the guys are just expected. Like, if a guy does not pay for the first date, are you gonna go back out with him? No, probably not.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I have been paying for women, taking them out for years now, and at this point, I need someone that's really gonna, like, just take care of me. I want to be fine dine restaurant, 5-star.
You said you're looking for a woman to take care of you?
Correct.
Oh, we might as well end this date right now.
Oh, whoa.
Fuck that.
Why not? I can't do 2 months and you do a month straight of paying for everything?
Babes, that ain't me.
Could have been a sweet deal for both of us. Now just a sweet deal for me.
For somebody that, how you said it, with high value, is that?
Yeah.
So somebody with high value, cooking, cleaning, I can hire a chef, I can hire a cleaning lady, I can do all that stuff. So it might save me money to do that, to pay a cleaning lady once a week, to hire a chef to cook me dinner because I can get lunch and breakfast, I'm out the house, to hire a chef to cook me dinner. It's gonna be less expensive for me to pay for that stuff than have a female in the house not bringing any value to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. If you're gonna be in a man's life, bring value, because cheaper not to be with you if you don't bring any value.
So what would a man gain by marrying you versus being in a relationship with you?
I don't know, because again,
You don't know your value.
I'll answer the question for him. Nothing. A man has nothing to gain by marrying a woman except losing half of everything. She's still gonna cook, she's still gonna clean, and she still ain't gonna shut up. What am I gaining? Going to the goddamn wedding, to the damn jeweler, buying a $20,000 ring, paying for a $50,000 wedding that I wasn't getting as a boyfriend.
Not a damn thing.
Females got 50 sets of things that they want in a relationship with the man. Men only need 4. And we don't even need 4. We gonna be satisfied if you just do one of them 4.
What is it? What's the 4? So I can.
Men just want respect.
Okay.
To be heard, sex, and just to be there, loyalty.
If you and I are in a relationship and our plan is to get married, which is cleaving. Cleaving is this, babe. We locked in. I need you solid and you need me solid, and we're human. And you can call it insecure if you want. I call it mature. It's emotional intelligence to understand that I'm marrying a man, not a robot. And if my man has certain things that he wants to be reassured about, doesn't make him insecure. It makes him vulnerable. And if we want a vulnerable man, we have to cater, facilitate, and love and nurture the vulnerability, not emasculate, put down, and make him feel like he's wrong in those moments.
Now, I had a discussion with one of my big bros about this topic, about men struggling to find good women. In that discussion, we addressed how us as black men need to do a better job at wealth creation, at building the things and the foundations necessary for us to build strong families and pass down generational wealth to our children. But we also came to the conclusion that it is women who have to make significantly more changes because a man is only as strong as he is unified with his woman. Women control access to sex. Women set the tone for how men approach them. Women set the tone for how they carry themselves and how people perceive them. They even set the tone for how us men behave.
And even as black people, we always think the answer is a black woman. That's not the answer. The answer is a good woman.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
I would not like cook for a man because waiting until marriage to do wifely things, I'm a huge advocate for that.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You protecting yourself. I get that. But me, on the other hand, I don't want to feel like I have to shrink myself to protect myself. I just don't want to be. I want to be able to be me. I'm naturally a provider. And it's not because I got money or because, you know what I'm saying, I just want to pay bills. I want to make your life easier.
Right.
In a masculine way, making your life easier, taking that financial stress off your back. I can wear that. That's fine. I'll do better with it. And then making you feel protected.
I've never heard a man complain about having to lead in a relationship as long as he feels loved and respected.
If he doesn't appreciate it, if he doesn't feel loved, appreciated, or respected, then it's exhausting.
Yes, exactly. That's the
if
only
she's
time.
complaining that you're not doing enough and you feel like, man, I'm carrying this whole relationship, I'm doing all the work, I'm paying for everything, I'm doing all the chores, and you're still don't respect me.
Exactly.
Then it's exhausting.
Exactly.
The reason why men ultimately have to make the final decision is because when it's all said and done, whatever happens is going to be the man's fault. If things go well, it's because both of you did it together. If things go poorly, nobody's going to be looking at the wife to go, why did this not work out? They will look to the husband, they will look to the man and go, how did you allow this to happen to your family? This is your fault. And if that's going to happen, if the blame will be placed on the man, the leader of the family, of the household, of the relationship, then ultimately that person has to be the one to make the final decision.
A man provides, and he does it even when he's not appreciated or respected or even loved. He simply bears up, and he does it because he's a man.
If you're not happy, just leave. No, that's not how men are cut. Men are not women. We're natural fixers. We're built to provide. And a lot of times y'all don't realize that the man is staying through all these things because he actually likes you for you. But a lot of times that seems to go over women's head. Things is not always about happiness. It's going to be ups and downs in a relationship. And a lot of men are cut for that, but a lot of women aren't. And that's the truth. People want to base everything off of happiness when happiness is an emotion. Happiness is not a foundation to base your relationship of. It's going to be ups and downs, guys. And a lot of men understand that. That's why they stick with you through the ups and downs. And damn, and that gets tossed in our face and we be like, damn, if you wasn't happy, you could have just up and left. But that's not how relationships are supposed to work.
Gents, let me know your thoughts on today's video. Do you think that men are doing the self-work? Are you doing the self-work? And if you are, what kind of stuff are you doing? Let us know down in the comments below. And there are a lot of men out there that are trying not to be toxic, but one black man thinks that being a good man is stopping men from getting women. You're going to want to watch this video right here to keep the conversation going. You don't want to miss it.